Hello, everyone. Hello. I am planning from September 1st through the 7th. And you probably saw yesterday, I put out the September, just quick put together there. I didn't do anything. Well, I'm kind of jotting down some notes from the last week, but I didn't do anything in my planner last week. I have been triaging things, as I explained kind of in the last video. You can catch up on all the paperwork stuff I'm going through. It's just been paperwork alignment, school starting, appointments, and you would think like I would need to write all that down because we're just in like this heightened mode of like, let's get through that. It's just been go, go, go. And I think what it is, I was trying to think about it. I think what we're doing is like blocking out anything else from happening right now. So if we have I have my one meeting, my appointment on Monday to go register my business. I'm like not scheduling anything else that day. So we have that, we have passport, and then we have a sofa return. And right now, like that's all we're scheduling. We're just like keeping it that simple. Well, we'll have to get some groceries, but and I think that's how we're keeping it straight. Yeah, like that's just how my brain's working. I thought, let's see if I can find the edge of this, of using this washi. I thought this might be cute. This looks like a cinnamon roll here, but it's a coffee cup straight down. So let's see, is it focusing? There we go. I am filming in a little bit of low light right now, so I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. It's just been a lot lately. So yeah, I've used this washi before, and I really like it. I think it's pretty cute for like letters and coffee and just all sorts of stuff you'd have on your desk, I guess. Oh, I need scissors. Let's see. Here we go. So this probably won't be too long of a video. I'm just trying to play catch up. I think I'll film it tomorrow because technically this is my second video I'm filming today. I'm just trying to get these done on the weekend because the weekdays have just been, we had, so yesterday, I can't believe that was just yesterday. We had been trying these new buses to get my son closer to his school this last week. And we're all set to take it Friday and yesterday, and the buses weren't running. And we're like, what is going on? Because when we took them this last week, we did see like the ridership is kind of low right now. And because they're kind of like buses that run between all of the schools, like the colleges and I think they're all middle bar, which is like middle into high school. And you go from middle bar, which is like high school, into college. And then, the schedules the night before, we're glad we checked the night before. We're like, no, it's not running tomorrow. So we're like, okay, we'll see. And my son and husband take off that morning, and they immediately see all the F1, like, what do they call it? It's like the shirts and stuff for, because we are close to Zandvoort, which is, I'm probably butchering the name, which is the F1 track that's just really close by. We can't hear anything from here, but it's definitely the nearest big train station is Haarlem. And they were piling up, like so many people were coming from Amsterdam, from all over internationally to spend the weekend. I think they're here today and I think some tomorrow. I think it's like a 3-day thing. So they totally pulled those drivers off of that route because they were running like 2 to 3 times these they were running like charter buses plus the regular buses had extra buses running, and then next week is when everyone's kind of back to work. Like all of August people are kind of gone, so yeah, everyone's kind of back to it, and they're going to be running more buses then on the routes that we need. I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to highlight the top. I'm just using the same ones I used in the last video, which is a 910 and a 977. I'm keeping it really simple this week. Yeah, just because, that's all my mind can handle right now. This is a bit more pink than I wanted, but we're going with it. Yeah, so yeah, F1 was in town. And no, we didn't go. We didn't get any tickets or anything. So I like, it was weird though. Like we kept going to the transit sites and at least the bus site that we were on did not, oh, it's not this one. This just says this week, which I can put. I guess I could put this here. Anyway, we were confused, but then it made all the sense in the world. I'm not into F1. I know my husband and son are into like F1 racing video games. Like they kind of perked up because they kind of have driven those tracks in the games. Oh, it's over here. What am I thinking? So yeah, it looked pretty rainy and cloudy until this afternoon perked up, and then now it's getting cloudy again because actually the sun's going down, so I'm kind of chasing the sun. So, you know, that's what's going on. I'm trying not to repeat what I just did in my last video. So this week that I'm planning, I'm very happy it's September. It's a very different feeling for school starting up because my son has so much more independence now and we're loving it. He's loving it to a point, right? Like he's having to walk a long way. So that's why we were trying to find like a supplemental bus just to cut down on some. Like he doesn't need to walk 2 miles every day just to get back and forth. Probably more like a mile total. Maybe. I think it's a little more than that. Because it's probably like 2 miles. Because it was like 25 minutes. Plus like the 5 minutes to one bus, 5 minutes to another. Like it was adding up. And he was getting like exhausted by the time he got to school. And yeah, we do live a little further away. But so yeah, we were really happy to find the little supplemental buses, and I actually my husband and I both took them on Thursday because we wanted to see where they went and we figured them out a little bit more. And yeah, it greatly cut down. Like he was walking 7 minutes, 5 minutes, and then another 7 minutes, so about 15, 20 minutes total, kind of in between things, which then he had another leg of 20 on top of those transfer. It was like, it's getting to be a bit much. Over an hour, total time. But now it's looking like it'll be more closer to like 45 minutes with, just 5 to 7 minutes in between. So that's doable. Okay, so I have KVK. We're gonna try to here get a new passport. Yep, it's been reported. We have torn our place apart. And let's see, if you want to hear more about that, it's in my previous video. And then here, it's kind of, actually, I think I'm going to highlight with this light one. I think, because I don't think we're going to, yeah, we're not rescheduling. I thought about that in my last video too. It's like, I don't want to have this be late for the 30-day return period. So they could come as early as 7. I doubt they will. Up until 8. Okay, and then I'm going to pull up my son's. Here we go. Okay, so he's going to be in class. It varies. It varies here. So he has I'm just gonna do like 9 to 2:30. Each day is different here. So then this is the one he's gonna miss a little bit. 8:30 to 2:30. Like that. He starts a little earlier then. 8:30 to 2:30. Or 14:30, right? I should be using my light, but I am not. Wednesday, oh, Thursday is shorter. That's right. So, sorry, 8:30 to 10:45. And this is probably going to be his typical schedule, although it could be a little longer the next week. They're still kind of easing him in. So 9:15 actually. To 1:45. Where's 1:45. I did that wrong. Where's 1? 1 is way back here. I was like, I'm having trouble seeing here. Let's see. 1:45. It's okay. There we go. I'll get used to it. We'll all get used to it. So, yeah, the next week, 9:15, 8:30, 8:30, 8:30, 9:15. So it seems like Monday and Fridays he goes in just a little later, and I think Thursdays are just shorter. I think they're just a couple hours, which is nice. I think he's always wanted that kind of just break in the middle. But 9:15, yeah. So I think that's kind of how his school days will go. But he's going to be a lot more independent, and I mean, we'll remind him of things, but yeah, okay. And then I'll just say, Silva return, and We don't have anything scheduled here or the weekend. So I was going to try to do groceries in the evening one of these days, and that's what I'll write out there. Yeah, I was trying to schedule him for like doing his passport here. This day wasn't open, so I scheduled him on a Monday. But I think we're just going to go in Tuesday morning as like an 8 a.m. whoever gets there first kind of a thing for emergency ones. Yeah, it's my son's passport. So, and I do go into that in my other video. Here, so I did pre-order, I think I've already mentioned this, I did pre-order the Faded Chronicle. Whoa. A little off there, but and there's a lot of boxes on there. She's still kind of mid-design a little bit. Oh, there is like the only thing we have to worry about for recycling and yard waste and stuff like that. We can't do yard waste, actually. We're looking into it, but our building doesn't do it. So this night, Monday night, it's trash night for the next day. There's lots of other recycling stuff that's going on, and we take that down to a central place. It's just down the street. And there are, like, they're called GFT here, which is like, I don't know what it stands for. But it's for like garden scraps and stuff like that. But it usually is either like locked for the houses near it, or you need like a key type card. It's like a little card. So I don't know. I know the people in our building say we just put it in our trash. So we're still learning all those bits and pieces. Let's see. I have this up here. So my next video that I've been working on is, because we are in planner season, is about, let's see, I got chores on there. I feel like I'm missing one. Meals is on there. I think it was the no school ones, and we have solid school in September. September 1st is not a holiday here because it's not Labor Day here. Let's see. Is that about it? Oh, I was starting to fill in. Oh, I'll do the weather here in a moment. I went back and I was kind of updating my media. I have fallen off, as you can see, June, July. When I was here in June, I couldn't watch anything because we didn't really have internet. And then I finally got back mid-month. Then we were just so busy with things. And then July, I just wasn't using my planner. So I was going through and updating these, like for the ones that I knew. And then I need to go back and write these summaries. It'll be 4 months then that I have to write little summaries. I do have another whole other notebook that I do like a write-up, so I can look back at those and then I can fill these in a little bit. But I was kind of going back here and like looking up things so I could catch those up. And then I did catch this one up pretty well. Well, I finished these. These were all blank down here. So I finished these, like all that stuff with being packed and, emptying the shed, like all that's done. It's a crazy time, but we got it done. Whew, bananas. So, I was putting here like boxes, like what did I want to show project wise? Because these are like projects, not goals, but like projects. I was just going to put 2 more there and just kind of think about that for these 2 months and then write down what I want to focus on. And so that kind of brings it to this part. So the habits here, actually I need to go back. I need to figure out September. I wrote some down, but there was a little bit of room here. I was like trying to decide if I want to change this up because we're at the beginning of a new month. Do I want to track different habits? So I'm still working on that. So I'm going to share that next week because I'm kind of doing like end of the month, wrapping up, thinking about what do I want to put here. I don't know if I want to have all these. I think meal plan, hair, just when I'm washing my hair, because it just varies. It depends how I'm feeling. I think if you have some sensory avoidances, you may understand. Like there are times where I'm doing it like every 3 days, every 4, but then there's sometimes when I'm so busy, you put a hat on and you just go, right? So it's more about being busy right now. Laundry, I just did all my laundry yesterday after I had a day off yesterday. That's right. So I wasn't running around yesterday. Thursday I was running around. I really, really enjoyed like having that quiet Friday, getting my laundry done, cleaning off my desk, all these, for some reason at the end of the day, I was just like, let's just get this all done. And now I felt like my mind was so much clearer. Oh my goodness, even though we're missing a passport, but there's nothing I can do about that right now, right? We've filed the police report. The consulate's just not open. We can't do anything about that. So just getting, okay, my laundry's done for the weekend. The dishwasher's running. I just need to dust a little bit because there's been a lot of dust coming in. A lot of pollen kind of coming in at the end of the summer here. I've been sneezing a lot. So just kind of doing a little bit of that. And then we'll still do like bathroom tomorrow and that kind of thing. But I'm like, what habits here can I change up? Because now we're in a new month. So I'll report back about that. And was that it for like these front pieces? Oh man, I remember these stickers. The evergreen ones. I love those for January. I think I still have a little bit of those. But yeah, it's just habits. Oh, and the projects. And then that was just for December. I do love the organization of all of these front pages. I won't lie. But I won't buy a twine some paper. Oh, I was trying to go back and put hearts here for things. Because there are some poignant days that were really upsetting. And there were some poignant days that I wanted to mark on here. And then I'll just kind of figure it out. But I was also looking back here and going, wow. It's still all like all the donations, and we're trying a bunch of new foods. They're like the food kits, the meal kits. They're not like, they're very similar to US, I guess. There's definitely some differences, but like just the meal kits that you get from the grocery store. But it's definitely like they're mostly fresh veg, that I've mentioned it before. It just is helping us like really eat more balanced here. So, but like on the plane, I didn't like when I put this here, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, and it happened. And I had this view multiple times. Yeah, definitely on that side of the plane. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to kind of catch up on those, and we'll get back on that. So yeah, my next video, I'm really close. I just need to kind of organize my thoughts a little bit more on planner decisions and making them. And then I want to do a sit down, like face the camera stuff. I know I've been talking about that for a bit, but I think towards the end of this week I can do that and just kind of catch up. I might do a live, might see how that just kind of goes. I don't know about timing. How the timing, it might be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific, which would be 1 p.m. Eastern, and then that makes it 9 hours ahead. Yes, so it'd be like 7 p.m. here. So we'll see how that goes. I would definitely have to use my light when it starts getting even more dark. Like right now it's about 8:30 p.m. and I still have some sunlight that's barely here. I'm just thankful my camera is allowing me to do this. So yeah, I really want to put out a video on choosing, because I'm going to have to make some tough decisions for what planner I'm going to use. I can't ship as much here. Things aren't being shipped to the US right now. There's a lot of shipping agencies just shutting down and not sending anything to the US. So I do want to talk about all that, and we'll see. I'm fortunate. We're right next to Germany here, that if there's anything from Paper Tests, I can get it. I think I can get stuff out of Sterling Ink. Okay, I'll save it for the video because I don't want to get too far into it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patience. I think I'll write some things down here. Oh, let's get the weather on here real quick because it helps me. Where's my weather? Here we go. Okay. So many consents. There's so many that pop up. Because in Europe, they definitely make sure they have your consent with everything. Okay, so where's the week? I need the week tonight. Sunday. 31st is not on here, so okay, this is actually a little easier because of the app. It will be 21:15. Same. Wednesday is 20. We're getting into some more rain. I have a great rain jacket. I got my son a great rain jacket. And if my husband needs one, he's wearing the same size as my son, so I can just hit reorder on that. 20, 21, 20 again, 2014. This will be a sunny day. The rest is kind of rainy. Ooh, Sunday peaks up a little bit. So, great. Those are on there. And September is done. And I'll fill these in. So thank you so much for joining me. And what do you track? What do you track for your habits? What's like the number one thing? If you can only track one habit, what would it be? I think for me, I have to go back a couple weeks here. Actually, probably a month, because let's see, I would probably track, because laundry and bathroom I do once a week. I was doing some organizing here. Probably meal plan and hair. One or the other. That's probably the only thing I would track. Sorry, that's confusing. I have two things, and that's the only thing I would track. Probably at this point, meal planning's kind of baked in a little bit. So I would just track my hair. I'm just kind of wondering at what intervals, because I'm like, okay, today's the day. When was the last time? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what day. So yeah, that would be my one thing, just because it's at a weird schedule right now. Let me know in the comments what you track, if it was just one thing. Okay, maybe two. Take care, everyone. If you enjoyed this, consider liking it on the way out. Consider subscribing. I think September is going to be a bigger month because I'll have all my paperwork done. We'll have all of our paperwork here. We will be rocking it here, getting things done. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye.